Oh, welcome back, folks. Another day on the build, Sunday. Got F1 going, fans running, 9 o'clock, and it's already like 80 flipping degrees outside. So, I got up pretty early trying to beat the heat. That didn't work. But anyway, I've got the wastegate all mocked up, recycled quite a bit of the Hellion kit. Basically just repositioned this tube down into this pipe, the up pipe, and angled it so it's a straight shot out into the wastegate, and then angled it again so it's got some natural scavenge going into the exhaust. I still have the slip fit pipe right here, and we'll be adding a little bit of heat protection right here on this plastic piece. We'll keep an eye on that if that needs to move, but there's quite a bit of room in there. In any event, this piece is just in there for show, so I may just lop that piece off. There's nothing critical underneath it. And then the AC line has got some. It'll get wrapped anyway. Those plastic stuff there won't be there. It'll all be heat wrapped. Anyway, I've tacked those in place, and then I'm going to take the whole pipe off, mark it, cut the holes, and then replace everything, and then tack weld it again, and then take it out one more time. So basically I've got 2 more tries, 2 more installs to go before final, and then weld it all up, and then I've got to put O2 bung on that side, and then that side will be done to basically the collector, or not the collector, but the cat, which I still have to order. If you guys have any suggestions out there on a good cat, good high flowing cat that'll do, I guess basically 500 per side. I think I found one, but I want to see. It's kind of expensive, of course. Everything, once you're going over 1,000 is the new 500, right? So if there anybody out there that basically 3-inch inlet outlet supports 500 horsepower would be good per side. Anyway, continuing, we'll see what happens here in a little bit. Stand by. All right, welcome back. So been working pretty hard. It's getting hot still. I guess that's the same thing I say every time we get started, but anyway, so here's the wastegate all in place and welded in. Looks good. Everything just fits, and it clears when I close the hood. It's relatively looks like it'll seal real good. I've got the O2 sensor. O2 sensor is plugged in right here, ready to go. I need to extend this harness, or find a way to pull the rest of the harness back up to here. I'll probably do like most, and I'll get rid of the rear O2s. I think. Not sure yet, but yeah. So now I'm gonna probably move to the passenger or driver's side. I've got this pipe all pretty much situated. It's dumping in right here. So probably next week or throughout the week, I'll go ahead and put a V-band on that. Make sure I've got these pie cuts worked really good to kind of make that turn. I'll clean that all up, and then I'll end up pulling the whole thing out and then coating it again. But I do need to get started on this side. I did put a bolt right through there, but I've definitely got to clean that up. Anyway, I'm gonna work on that right now, and then that'll probably be it for the rest of the day. I'll make the connection to the header, get that done. That shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Famous last words. Anyway, we'll do a wrap up here on the next one. See you in a bit. Alright, well, we're done. The weekend's done. I'm done. I'm beat. Turbos are done as far as installed. They are now, I believe, completely symmetrical, best I can do. Anyway, I did finish the up pipe on the driver's side. So there it is right there. It's got a little angle on it, but it'll work. Hopefully you can see that. I'm digging it. And started to mock up the exhaust using the Hellion kit from the 14. But it's kind of give me an idea. It's obviously needs to rotate and, you know, get away from the brake lines so they don't boil. So, you know, it might be something like that with some heat wrap. But general direction, I'll have to make another pipe. I need the wastegate pipe over here because I believe my wastegate's going to go right there, and the battery will end up tucked in over here. I'm going to tuck the wastegate in nice and close. Looking pretty good. I did clean up the wiring right here. So there's definitely, I think the closest spot really is this one right here. You know, it's about 2 fingers or more there. So we'll get some heat tape on this, and we'll coat that in header wrap. I may cut this plastic piece off right here and then maybe, you know, bend the wires a little bit more, but I've got them zip tied out of the way right now. Looking pretty good. Plenty of room. O2 sensors hanging tough back there. I did lop this piece of plastic off that I was talking about. It doesn't serve any purpose other than to hold these wires right here, which I'll also clean up. And that the pressure side AC line is a little close for me. I'll bend it a couple more times probably before we're done, and it will get a nice heat wrap as well. So all in all, I think we did what we set out to do for this weekend. We'll probably work on it a little bit during the week after work. Not really sure what I'm going to attack first. I would like to get the exhaust kind of figured out on the the driver's side. I do still need to leak check both sets of pipes, but I'll do that you know, right before I coat. Oh, and I did modify this bracket. I said I was going to have this thing come up and all that. Ultimately, I basically made a 45, a little bend, and then it's bolted to here. So this whole assembly is nice and tight now. It doesn't wiggle. No wiggle. So anyway, appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, thanks for the likes and subscribes and all the views. Everything's been great. If you got any comments again or ways I can improve the channel or the coverage, please let me know. Definitely appreciate the subscribes. I think we're about 300 from hitting 1,000. So, you know, if we can get to 1,000 by first start, that would be cool. If not, that's fine too. We'll first start shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. Maybe a couple more weeks. I gotta get a tune. I gotta run the fuel line still. So that's next on the list. So I'm gonna go wash up and enjoy the rest of my weekend. Talk to you guys soon.